Shalom and welcome to Permissible Torah. This year is entitled, "Can we dance on Shabbat?" Sounds like a crazy question. Who doesn't dance on Shabbat? A Carlebach Kabbalat Shabbat. Everyone is dancing, and Hasidim, Tishes, it's done. It is done, but the question needs to be addressed because Kuf Memchet Daf Yomi talks about a gezerah not to dance and clap on Shabbat and bang on the table. It was all part of the gezerah of that you're going to come to fix their klei shir. They used to have these dances and clapping together while they had the klei shir, and then the klei shir, the instrument would break, you'd fix it, or during the whole party atmosphere, and that's the gezerah. You'd say, well, it doesn't apply today. A gezerah is a gezerah, not a simple thing to get out of a gezerah. So it's a very serious discussion, and there's a lot to discuss. Mitzvah Shem will address in another shir, but specifically, how do you define dancing? What about a shul where they're not having the wild Carlebach dancing, so you don't have that child? Everyone's really going at it and in a very festive way, banging. But what if you have like more of a subdued kind of thing? They're just 20 guys are going around the beam in a little circle, sort of like a shuffle. So already there's a svara to say that that's not the dancing that was ever prohibited. You're not saying, oh, we're not afraid we're going to come to fix. That gets tricky. The gezerah is that we are afraid. So how do you just push it away? Not simple. But maybe you'll say that that's not defined as the dancing that was prohibited in the first place. You're just sort of walking around, more of a shuffle than a dance. So there, you do the Shulchan Shlomo, Shlomo Zalman Auerbach does make such a distinction between you doing some wild dancing and just sort of walking around in the circle, around the bima, where he does say in Taf Kuf Daled, in the Shulchan Shlomo, he does make such a distinction. So for those who are stringent and do not follow any leniencies, which Mitzvah will explore, still there might be svara to say that a shuffle around the bima, that's not part of the isser of dancing, because that's just not even defined as an act of dancing. Of course, each shul must discuss with the Rav the clapping, the banging, the dancing, what is permissible and what's not. Shalom.